records our webinar. Later on, Mr. Akmaljan will send you this recording to you. Today I am going to introduce you the new functionality of Asta Powerproject, which is BIM module. But first of all, I would like to mention what is BIM. If you don't understand what is BIM concept, so it will be difficult for us to use BIM module in Asta Powerproject. So I have prepared here in Powerproject a presentation for you. Most of the people are confusing the BIM with a tool or a software. The people think that BIM is just a 3D model which we can create in a software. In fact, the BIM is a process of generating and managing building data during its life cycle. So the BIM as a process starts from the early stage of the project, from the feasibility analysis through conceptual design, detailed design, and in this stage we are starting building the 3D model and we are adding all the information necessary to the model. We can have also analysis such as light analysis, energy analysis over the model, testing what is the best solution. And during the documentation, when we know more about the details, we can also enter into the model all necessary information attaching on the objects used in the model. We can also use the BIM model during the fabrication. We can get all the necessary dimensions, for example, or the details, finishing details, how it should be produced to use in the construction phase. Also, we use the BIM model in the construction, and when we get here also new information, we are all the time feeding the model and keeping this all the time updated and the real base dynamic model. And later on, when we finish the construction, we can still use the BIM in operation and maintenance. And even we can use in the renovation issues and also in the demolition stages. So as you see, BIM is a process, is an approach where we can use this from the beginning of the project to the end of the project life cycle. So as I mentioned, that BIM uses three-dimensional real-time dynamic building modeling using different kind of software such as Revit, Tekla, ArchiCAD. It's not a matter you can create the model in any software. There are a lot of softwares in the market today. And why we are doing this is our aim is to increase the productivity in building design, construction, and the maintenance period also. Before we were also using 3D model actually in our projects, but what is different, what makes BIM is different, in the model we are using intelligent objects. And these intelligent objects are giving us different kind of information, such as time and cost information, special relationships, light analysis, geographical information, quantities and the properties of building components. So before, when we were using the BIM model, we were using still showing the columns, beams, and the other building elements. But here we are also assigning different kind of attributes to the objects, which are giving us information, how long it's going to be built, what is the cost of it, how much we should, we need to execute, and what is the company where we are buying, what is the responsible person for this, what's the warranty period of this element. You can enter according to the object type, you can enter many different kind of information in the model. So in fact the architects and the engineers are creating the BIM model using different kind of softwares. So here we have a question, how we are going to exchange the data stored inside the BIM, while every stakeholder using different kind of softwares. Because we cannot restrict the people that they will use just the one software, but they can have their company standards. They can use different kind of softwares. And the question is how we are going to exchange the data. So now there is an IFC file. This is developed by Building Smart in UK. It's a non-proprietary company, and this is an open standard for sharing BIM data among different software applications. IFC stands for Industry Foundation Classes, and this is a text data structure for storing the information. So we are saving the model created in different softwares as an IFC format, where also we can read this in Asta Powerproject. So we are extracting the, actually we are getting from the architects or from the other stakeholder the IFC file. We are uploading this file into Eleco BIMCloud. This is a platform where we are exchanging the files among the team members. And each team member can access to Eleco BIMCloud platform through Yahoo, Google, or Microsoft. So what is new in BIM is we can display the 3D model along the Gantt chart. And here we can associate the model with the project activities. And we can do this in two ways. We can do it manually, so just dragging and dropping the elements from the model onto the activities in the Gantt chart, or we can use structured templates with predefined search, and automatically we can link the IFC model objects with our project in Asta Powerproject. And there is another very nice feature of the Asta Powerproject. New module Asta gives us a possibility to compare the planned and the actual schedule via 3D window. So here easily we can see the red color indicates which elements are behind the schedule, so we can inform the responsible person and take corrective actions. We are also able to simulate the model using the dates from timeline. So let's say that here, just imagine it's like after 1 week, one month we have a progress, and after 2 months we need to finish until to this stage, and after 3 months it should be in this stage. So we can simulate our model using the time axis. So what Asta Powerproject gives us possibility that we are extracting the 3D model, which is written as an IFC file, and in our Asta project we can add the time and we can have 4-dimensional planning. So it was our presentation, and now I would like to demonstrate you showing directly in the Asta Powerproject, but I would like to check if there is any comment or questions. Okay, I see everything is fine. Okay, so I open the Asta Powerproject. So as usual, we need to open a file first of all to connect to the Eleco BIM. So I have a template file. I'm going to open this file. I accept that you are already Asta users, so I would like to show you on the interface what's the difference. So we have a ribbon here, and we have different kind of tabs where we have different kind of commands. And here the new thing is, sorry, The new thing is the BIM tab, and underneath we have all related commands with the BIM. So we can here navigate the model. We can here also navigate with the view. We can have different like perspective mode. We can reset the camera position. We can hide or show some items in the model. We can take some snapshots. So this is where we can navigate with the view, I can say. This is the tracking part. I'm going to show you also how it works. And here the timeline where we can have the simulation. Also we can have changing the settings. We can compare the actual vis-a-vis planned. And here is going to be added a new also part. Name is IFC products. When I open the model, you will see this. And what is the new thing is also in the library. Also I will have now something new I'm going to show you. We are going to through file to backstage, and under the help you have a different part now is a BIM help. So you can get from here really very valuable information. So I encourage you to click and have a look in this part. So first of all, we need to take the model into our project. So first of all, we need to contact to Eleco BIM. To do this, I go to BIM, and here I have this Eleco BIMCloud platform, and you have to choose which account you are using. I use Yahoo, so I click on the Yahoo. Okay, and here it shows me what kind of projects I have. In fact, I have only one program, only one project, so it shows me only as a program level. And here I have the IFC, where I can connect to the Eleco BIMCloud website. Actually, you can also click here in this part, open the Eleco BIMCloud website. You can open for yourself a file, and you can upload here IFC file which you get from your clients. So for today's purpose, I'm going to use the demo file. So I choose here the demo file. Here also you can say which revision, which is the last revision. You can also choose from this part. So what I need to do is, first of all, I need to go to the BIM, and here I need to choose my IFC file. So the system says it is loading, and here, as you see, I have my model. And I want to also show you here now I have a IFC products. As you see, it is divided into two parts. It's the search and the selections. Also, you see here in my library, I have IFC model. It shows that which model I'm using. And here I have the product search and product selection categories are also new added parts to Asta BIM. This is the one pane, this is the IFC model pane, but I have here two more panes. I click and open. The second one is the IFC properties. So when you select any item in the model, it's going to give you information about the selected item. So let's say that I choose the roof. It says that it's a slab, it's a basic roof, metal panels, or if I choose the, let's say this door, it also says me that it is the IFC door, it's a double glass, there is the dimension of this door, and also says it's a glass and the door panel, and also the location information is on the second level. So you can get here different kind of informations, choosing different elements in the model. This is, for example, a mullion. It says it's a curtain wall. It's element of a mullion. It's a metal, dark gray matte paint finish. So this is the attributes which is defined earlier in the model. So we can't add here any new attributes, or we cannot change the model itself, because we are just receiving this from other companies, yes, from the architects and the engineers. And here I have the third pane, the categories. For example, this building is categorized according to the type and the location. And if I enter the type, I can see here, for example, the building elements. If I click on the BIM, as you see on the model, now I switch on and off the BIM. Or if I go to, for example, the columns, as you see, the columns are now switch on and switch off. And in the same way, you can switch on off the slabs. Of course, they should be very well defined in the model, so you can navigate with this category, switching on and off the elements, and it will make easy for you when you are creating your schedule. So here also we have a location category. You can also here show this like according to the levels, the entry level, level 1, 2, 3, according to your need, it can be categorized. We can't change any attributes, as I told you, in the model, or we cannot add any new subjects. We can add here, as, for example, a column. But there are a few things what we can do is, let's say that we can choose the color writings. This is a model background color. I don't know, you can change this color to a different one. Also, you can here add some parts, for example, the columns. You can change the color, or maybe the side, for example, we can give a different color according to you. Or you can also say that it's a transparent, so if you do the transparent the walls, so you can be able to also see through the walls if you think it is necessary for you. What can we do as here? Okay, I can show you that how we can move around the model. So we have here, we can actually zoom in out to our model. We can just move around the model to see every part of the model. And here, for example, when you set a view, and you can take a snapshot, you can save this, let's say that this is exterior 01. You can also open the categories using in the library. For example, this is the snapshots from the exterior. And later on you can change your view, for example, and you can take another, say it's a snapshot. And why it is a good functionality, because you don't need to each time to set the camera position. Let's say that you are working on this site, you are planning the activities from this elevation, it is much better for you. And when you change this, you can maybe find it's difficult to find the same position of the camera. But here in the snapshots, actually, you can go immediately, and still you can move. They're still dynamic. But when you want to be in a certain place, you can use this snapshots. And here another functionality is a perspective mode. It's a special one showing the according to the perspective, where I'm, which is enabling us to walk through inside the model. So you can simply enter inside the model. And here you can have also information about the interior, and still you can save the snapshots. Let's say this interior view, and you can here also move and show different parts and save these parts for reuse. So again you can go through. Okay. Now I would like to mention how we can create our schedule using the model. At the presentation I mentioned already, we have two methods. First of all is the manually, and the second is we can use a structured predefined search criteria. I would like to show you first of all the manually type, and the manually we can do also in two ways. First I go to the selection mode, I select an item, and I simply drag and drop into the model. And as you see, the system created the activity, giving the name from taking this from the IFC file. So it is basic roof, metal panels, and there is a code. The duration is a default, so you need to give the real duration for this to achieve to this activity. And again, you just select the activity, drag and drop, and you see here now we have this double glass. The door is created, and still you need to define the duration for this type of activity. And I would like to also draw your attention here under this IFC products, under the selections. The selection is the part is manually when we create any activities, it is showing us as a selection. The search is the automatized criteria for the creating your schedules, your activities. We are coming to do this later, but now I want you to pay attention here when I add a new activity into the Gantt chart. So as you see, it's also created here and here. And let's continue creating these activities. So as you see here, we have 5 elements, and here also I have 5 activities. And there is another way, it's again manually, but you can do this time. First creating the activity, let's say that is task 1. So I just manually write this. And I define the duration, let's say that it takes me 12 days. And now you can simply choose the activity. This one, let's say. And now I drop on the task. So how I can understand that these are really linked to each other? I have here in the tracking under the BIM tab, in the tracking group, I have track selections. If you select this track selection, click on this, and you can now see when I choose the activity in the Gantt chart, you see which elements are highlighted. When I choose this door is now highlighted. When I choose the second door. And it works also the other way around. If I choose the roof here, as you see in the Gantt chart, now it is highlighted. If I choose the chimney, so I have here in my Gantt chart. So there is another way actually to do this, is the move camera. If I click on this, and when I click on the elements, the camera is moving in a position where you can see the selected activity, linked to the activity is linked to the object in a best way. So when I click on this door, for example, or the other one, as you see, the model is moving to the best place in order to show me the elements in the model which is linked to the selected activity. And you can also use the move bar chart, and this time let's say that I just roll down, and for example when I choose the roof, it will move the bar chart. When I choose, let's say, the roof, as you see now the view also is changed in my bar chart, showing the activity which is linked to the selected item in the model. Let's try it one more time. For example, this time I choose this door. So as you see, it is moving the bar chart and shows me related activity in the Gantt chart. So the tracking is for showing the selected activity and object easily to jumping between them. Now I show you how we can create our activities in the bar chart using the drag and drop functionality between the model and the Gantt chart. But now I would like to show you how we can do it much more easily using the search. So I delete all of them. Now I would like to show you what is this search. Actually, this is not coming from the this is coming from the template which I use. It depends on you. You can create the search according to your need, according to the model type you are using. According to my model, we have created here the level types we divided. This is a groundworks, level 1, level 2, and level 3. And let's open this one. And here you see it is further subdivided according to the structural elements. This is the columns, external walls, floor finish, internal walls, and the slab. So you can add here according to your needs the new one, and you can here define the search criteria. So let's look at here what is actually defined already. Let's say that this is the external wall we are looking for, and it is going to be in the level 1. So here in the criterion we have defined the location is equals to the level 1, as we are looking for the elements in the level 1. And we are looking for the walls, basic walls, and here we are excluding things that does not contain interior ones. So the system will now look all the exterior walls on the level 1. And if you look at the internal walls, and in this case we are still saying to the system find all the elements in the level 1, but match them also according to the basic wall interior. So he will look at this both criterion elements, and he will look at which is matching and create a task in our Gantt chart. So I'm going back to my view. I open all my search types. Now what I'm going to do is I will choose all of them and right click, and I will say now create tasks. And as you see that the tasks are already created here in my spreadsheet, and also using the default duration, and graphically also shows in the Gantt chart. And here please also notice that all the elements are now highlighted, which shows us that all the elements are now linked to the activities. You can also check this using the hide show items. For example, you can here say show unassigned product. So you see here everything, there is nothing is lacking, so everything is scheduled, everything is already linked, nothing is left. So you can still check this manually when I click on the activities, you see that the model is linked with the activities, as you see. You can switch on and switch off the pane. If you don't need anymore the IFC model, you can just click on this and switch off. And here you are continuing with as usual. You should of course define the real durations for these activities. You can still make some changes. For example, this is going to be a summary task, and underneath the activities will be inside to this grant works, and this is still, we should make this again a summary task and put underneath related activities. So we need to change the durations, yes, how long it's going to take, and of course later on you need to schedule your activities and create your plan as usually you do. Yes, here is everything is same as before. Now, of course, it will take some time, as I have here few activities to enter all the time durations and linking all of them. That's why I don't want to lose time, as our subject today is BIM, not about how we can create the project plan. So I will open here already prepared project plan. So we have here our summary level task, we have our activities, this is the durations, and here also we have a progress. So we understand that our project is already started, and we have already a progress, and we have also, we can also see here that we have some delay actually in our project. So how we can use now model in this stage? So still I go and I put my model. So you can check if the model is working with the new file. So as you see, it works well. So what we can do here is we can, according to our schedule, we can have a time simulation. So it's very simple. You only click on this start timeline. And please also pay attention, here is also moving, this blue color is highlighting the which activities we are moving, and it is showing what is going to be built according to our schedule. So as you see, it is completed, and this is from the beginning of the project to the end of the project date, yes, but you can also focus on a specific date and show according to your planned schedule where you should be. To do this, we are going to do date field, and we are this is the end day of our project, so I go a bit early stage, and let's say that half of the September, as you see here, we need to build the ground level walls, and some parts of the elements need to be built according to this date. Also, you can go further and you see where you need to be in this specific time period. You can take some images. You can send to the responsible people if you need to do this. And here there is another thing. We can, as I told you, that we have here already a progress. So we can now show on the model how we can use this progress, and we can display actual vis-a-vis to plant. Okay, so you are going to do settings, and under the settings you have here the second option is that timeline simulation uses live project dates. and highlighting baseline differences. And here you have here actually 4 different types, so according to your need you can display in the model. You can choose here, you can have more than one baseline, so you can here choose the which baseline you want to show this simulation. It's also according to the which days you can use this, according to weeks or even hours. You can show, but the most reasonable one is days, so I just leave it here. And also you can show here just the what is the scope of the simulation. You can only choose the what is in the view that you show, or you can choose all the tasks. So now I display, and as you see, some parts of the building is now in red colors. So this red color is showing us which elements in the model are behind the schedule. So you still can have here some images that you can write this image in different also formats. It can be a PNG, bitmap or JPEG. You can choose the format. You can save this and send to the maybe the subcontractor to inform which parts are causing the problem and changing your project end date. So actually it is everything for today. What can I say about the BIM? I just want to, if you have any questions, so you can send me your questions. I can later on reply and send you back.